Hello everyone, how's it going? So I was just sitting back thinking some shit, and I was wondering if I were a government, how would I control the masses of people, millions and millions of people? If I were a world leader, how would I control the world? Just how would I do that? And then I thought, well, instead of thinking it on a macro level, it's huge. Break it down into something smaller that could just be multiplied out, and then be applied to the masses. All right, well, what if I was just a small group, say a flock, a bunch of sheep? How would I control the people like I would a flock of sheep? Um, and what other things would I do, or changes would I make? Well, I would want to create division amongst that flock, and I would want to set a set of guidelines or guide wires that flock could stay within. So guidelines, guide wires, electrified fence, like a set of laws. If you don't break the law, you won't get punished. If you don't step outside of the electrified fence, you won't get shot. That would work. That would work. Um, I would need division. I would need division amongst the flock, division amongst the people, so that if the flock is fighting amongst itself, it's not paying attention to me and what I'm doing. It's not questioning what I'm doing. Okay, so I would put in dominant rams on different sides, so that the dominant ram, whatever, isn't that what a male goat is? I don't know. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. So I'd put in dominant males on each side that I would know would be bickering amongst themselves, because the rest of the flock's going to listen to those dominant ones and follow along with them. So now they're paying attention to those dominant ones. The dominant ones are paying attention to the other dominant ones. Nobody's paying attention to me, the shepherd. All right, on. I'm liking where this is going. How do I create that dominance or that division amongst people, though, like I would naturally amongst a herd of sheep? I will introduce racial issues. Yep. I'll do things like find the two dominant races, and I will create division amongst them, so they're always bickering. And then the rest of the sheep are just paying attention to what's going on with those two rams, those two dominant of the species, those two dominant races, like white and black. Yeah, not Caucasian or African American or Chinese American or Native American. No, no, no. We'll go white and black anytime we talk about Caucasian Americans, European Americans, anybody of Caucasian skin, and anyone of African American descent. Yep, that's what we'll do. So that will keep those two dominant species, those two dominant races fighting. Everybody will watch them, same as what we do in the herd of, or in the flock of sheep, where we put in the two dominant males, all this. Cool. All right, so I see where we're going there. How else? Religion. We will introduce religion, not religion, religions. We'll introduce multiple religions, kind of the same. So they still follow the same guidelines. We can still control without having to think, well, wait, what do we tell them and what do we tell them? But a couple subtle differences that'll create law and order and division, because they'll all follow their own set of religious guidelines, religious laws, but they'll also question each other's religion and bicker amongst themselves. More division, less attention on me, the shepherd, me, the government. Boom! I'm seeing where this is going. So if I just keep breaking this down like a flock of sheep or a herd of sheep, then boom, I could actually control the masses. It's just applying the micro understanding on a macro level. Wow. And then they will follow around. How else, though? There's got to be some security. I'll provide a sense of security. You don't have to worry about protecting yourself from the wolves over there or the snake in the grass. I, the shepherd, will protect you. You don't have to worry about these false enemies invading, or these enemies over here invading, or the terrorist attacking, because I will protect you. How will I protect you? Well, again, on the micro level, I will put up electrified fencing that will both punish you and those that try to come in to the borders of the field, or the borders of our country, or our laws. Anyone that tries to break them. How else will I provide security on a micro level that applies on a micro? I will bring in my staff, that I will smite anything that tries to attack my flock. My staff, what's my staff on a macro level as a government? Military, don't worry about it. The military will protect anybody that tries to invade. Anybody. You don't worry about it. We got it. Who controls the military? The government. We are your protection, so you don't have to worry about it. So again, oh my gosh, so this shepherd has just stepped up more and more, and it applies on the macro level to being the government running a country, or a world leader running an entire world. The same way. Create that division amongst the people, keep them bickering amongst themselves, provide security that they need and a set of rules that they have to follow, but feel safe, protected in following, and thinking that everybody else is following, and you can then lead the masses. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. You may disagree, you may agree. Please let me know. I would love to hear. All right. That's some deep shit though. Come on.